Last two things I want to talk to you about related to this Zika, whatever, this disease, this virus that's going around, and I don't know what to think, guys. I've done a little bit of research on this. The Anti-Media wrote an awesome article, Claire Burnish did, noting that the same area where these GM mosquitoes were released is also the same area where it seems like the Zika virus has spread. And, some people were criticizing, saying, well, they released male mosquitoes and those mosquitoes don't spread the virus or something along those lines. So I'm not sure if that's really the conclusion. I did post on Facebook immediately and ask, hey, is this population control? Because you never know. The people behind these GM mosquitoes and a lot of these experimental technologies don't necessarily have the best view of humanity, and I'm not sure of their goals or their end game. So I don't know what to trust or who to trust. And now we got this report from CNN, Zika challenge similar to AIDS for medical community. And this is a new top Brazilian researcher is comparing the Zika pandemic to the AIDS crisis of the 1980s. Now, of course, you got to know this. The media loves a big fancy headline, right? They want to put something out there to scare the shit out of everybody, to drive up ratings and headlines. And CNN is definitely a failing agency in the age of the internet and powerful individual pursuit of knowledge. So they want to gain your attention. So we have to take that into consideration. Did they get this guy to say some crazy quote so, we can all click on it and drive up their clicks for the day? Possibly so. And, it's just one guy's opinion. Who knows? This could be being overplayed, but at the same time, the World Health Organization is, freaking people out. But they did this last year with Ebola. You remember that? And Ebola is still going on. It's still killing people in certain areas of the world. But maybe these crises are not as big as they would like us to believe, and it's all about creating a frequency of fear that creates a state of disharmony in ourselves and serves those who wish that they were in power, the powers that wish they were. And, it's just generally not, it's just about pushing disinformation maybe. This guy says the challenge for the scientific and medical community is comparable to what happened when we first knew about the outbreak of the HIV infection. Every day there's something new because of a huge outbreak with very little scientific knowledge. Now, but also we must remember that, this virus has been known about for some time now. This isn't just something that we're hearing about for the first time. Now, here's another article that someone sent me. Rockefeller patent shows origins of Zika virus, and what about those genetically modified mosquitoes? Now, this is coming from Collective Evolution, which doesn't always have the most reputable stuff, but they do have some factual things here. The Zika virus, that you can go buy it if you wanted to, and you can get through the various checkpoints. But also that it's been known since at least 1947. Researchers from the Rockefeller Foundation put a rhesus monkey in a cage in the middle of the Zika forest of Uganda. The team was conducting surveillance for yellow fever. And, it goes on to give you some more ideas. So the Rockefellers are involved, genetically modified mosquitoes. This is where I said, some people in the comments say, hey, this can't spread that way. It's information. But I think it's worth you looking into. What is the truth behind this Zika virus? Is it really, going to bring AIDS? Is it just like the AIDS, pandemic? Or is it all fear-porn propaganda designed to keep us in a state of fear and disharmony so we can't think straight and focus on the realistic solutions that do exist in our life? Leave your thoughts and comments below.